Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob is here. You're there. This is the Rob's Rules channel. All my rulers, welcome to the stream today. We got some stuff to talk about. One thing I'm not too happy about today, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. First, I'm going to do a roll call with the people who are here. A lot of news drops. I'm going to be getting back to videos this week. I know I've slacked off for a while just doing Johnny Depp short stuff, but I was pretty excited about Johnny and what was going on. There wasn't much news to report, but now there's a ton of stuff to go over. We're going to get through a lot of videos. I want to show you something shocking today on Twitter that really blew my mind and was very scary. And I'm going to do a video about that too. So before we get into all that, we've got a ton on deck here today. We're going to say hi to all of you. And there's a lot of news, man, a lot of news. And I really got to get with the videos because I've slacked off a lot. But let me do a roll call first and say hi to people in the chat. And we got Sean B here. What's up, Sean? And we got Galette is here. And we got Veronica. How are you? We got Gina Campbell. What's going on? Hen is here. I did send Hen a Twitter invite. I don't know if she wants to come on, but she's been invited. Astrid is here. Hello, Astrid. Who else is here? We got Annie here. She says she needs to go to the little girl's room. She'll be right back. The chairman is back. What's going on? Linda A is here. Lily Potter. Hello, Lily. How's Harry? Hope Harry Potter's okay. Nice to see you, Lily Potter. Tylon is here. Hello, Tylon Johnson. How's everything? What's going on? The real LC is here. Not the fake LC, but the real LC. Good to see you. Sonia is watching. I'm glad she is. And here's Kate. What's going on, Kate? What's going on? Come on. Who else is here? Aha. It's Linda Malley. Hello, Linda. How are you, Linda Malley? What's going on? We got Tina Flowers. Good to see you. And KC is here. And Christy is here. Hello, Christy. John Doe. What's going on? Planet Q. Good to see you. Gia, or as Maya says, Gia. Hello, Gia. How are you? Good to see you. Jane Ruddle is here. Maria is here. Kremel. What is going on? Di for JD. How are you, Di? Good to see you again. Janice is here. Janet is here. Did I get everybody? I think so. Well, as people wander in or come in or stop by, I will say hi. I know a lot of people kind of suffering right now, going through a lot of stuff. I've been wondering where people were, and because it's just weird. I know I usually get a lot more people come to the streams and whatever, but people are like, I'm going through stuff. Some people are just, I don't know. I don't know if they're confident or if they feel a certain way, but, hopefully I'm confident in JD. I think he's going to do well in Virginia. So first I want to go over the bad news. I'm not too happy about this, but L'Oreal has decided to extend. They gave a deal to Amber. So I heard about it today. I woke up late. I was very tired. But let's see what L'Oreal has to do with Amber. I'll see if I can pick up anything on it. Let's see. Well, apparently they're keeping her. It was a thing on Twitter where she's trying to fit in with the girls that kind of crunch together. And if you look carefully at the video, she kind of crunches them a little bit with her elbow. And I was like, what the hell? Hey, Kim, how are you? Hello, Lara B is here. So I'm gonna see if I could find a video so you guys can laugh, because I was like, what is she trying to do? Can't believe that L'Oreal's supporting her, but yeah, that's what's going on. L'Oreal has decided to keep her. Not too happy about that. trying to see if there's anything about a contract. Just his French cosmetics brand drafted in 3 celebrity ambassadors. Let's see. hold on. Sorry, all these ads are popping up. Camilla Calabro, Amber Heard, and Dame Helen Morin lead the Paris Fashion Week glamour as they walk for L'Oreal catwalk at the foot of the iconic French mark. So, yeah, seems like, I don't know, people were reporting that she's out, but yeah, I'll show you now. I'm going to show you a picture. Not happy about this, but I got to report it. So here it is. Here's Amber. Why do I got this glare? Here, trying to get this glare off. There she is. Yeah, she was booed on her way out to Sonya. Yes, she was. So there's Amber Heard. Somebody's here. Come in. It's Hen. Hey,
hello.
Hen. Hey, what's going on,
hello.
Hen? How are you?
Oh, hang on. I thought I'd muted YouTube.
That's okay. Yeah, she was booed. Yeah, she got booed, by the way. Let me see if I can pull it up on Twitter. Also, something else on Twitter that was quite disturbing. It was really, really, my God, it was so disturbing. It really had me this morning. It was hard for me to I felt so bad. So let me see if I could pull everything up on Twitter. First, I'm going to see about Amber Heard. I'll see if I can find a video for you guys.
I was in my bath earlier on checking all my products that I use were not related to L'Oreal. Tresemme not related to L'Oreal, is it?
I'm not sure what is related. I could look that up in a minute. I just want to see if they have Amber Heard. If somebody posted anything about Amber Heard I saw it this afternoon, but there's a difference when you go on Twitter now and when I went on this afternoon. Okay. I'm just trying to find it. She got booed.
I saw that.
I saw that, yeah.
And someone said, "We don't believe you, Amber."
Yeah, yes. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I don't see. There's so many tweets, so it's going to be really hard for me to find it at this point. But so I'll tell you what was really disturbing, and I had to see if I could find this video. It was this guy who got hit by his girlfriend with a cell phone, and I took a picture of his face. Man, he looked bad. He looked really, really bad. I was like, wow. And he had, man, his eye was red. You could see the cut underneath here and here. Oh, it was bad. I was like, oh my God.
I saw that picture. It was awful.
Yeah, it was very disturbing. I would just want to see if I can try to get it for everybody, but I don't know if I'll have any luck. It's on my phone, but that doesn't help me. I need it on Twitter. So, but anyway, not too happy about L'Oreal, but I'll get to Hen's comments on the whole damn thing. What do you think, Hen?
Oh, well, the thing is, they've been supporting her the whole time. We weren't expecting them not to support her now, were we? They've put their cards in with her, and they can't suddenly change their minds because that'll make them look bad. So they've got to pretend that they know nothing.
Yeah.
What it is, they're pretending they know nothing.
Okay, I got the Amber video, so I'm going to play it for you guys. It's in entirety. Let me get the volume up all the way. I did find it. So let's put this on big screen for you guys. Put the volume on. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Abuser, they're saying, boo, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. That's funny. That's let me stop it. Let me stop it. They say, "Boo, we don't believe you," and abuser. That's pretty funny. So
yeah, good. Hopefully, more people will listen when there's people shouting it out of her.
Yeah.
You know. You didn't get any of that being shouted at Johnny, did you?
Yeah,
In all the appearances he's made recently, not one person shouted, "We don't believe you, abuser."
yeah.
Not one person.
It's incredible. I mean, and I don't know. I still don't understand why these people. I don't know why people think anything different. I don't get it. I don't get it. If I can't find the other video, I'm going to make a video on it. So I'm going to share that video with you on Twitter. It was really disturbing. It was on TikTok. I'll do a video about that tomorrow. I think that's really disturbing. I'm gonna have to do a video. I'm gonna have to do a lot of videos. It's just very disturbing. The guy is really messed up. I mean, you saw the video, right?
Yes, I did. And because of COVID or something, they can't put her in jail or something. I don't know, something along those lines, I think he said.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think that if he pressed charges,
Yeah, he wants to press charges.
so I don't. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, because he said something about because of COVID, they can't place her in jail or something along them lines. Unless I'm getting mixed up. He wants to press charges, and it means having to come back because he doesn't live where it happened, and it's a bit of a ball ache for him as a victim, basically. My.
Oh, absolutely, he was a victim. He got hit.
Yeah.
He got hit hard. I was like, oh my god. I just don't know if I could find a video.
I think he said something about they were gambling and she'd lost all her money. She got drunk and he found her passed out. And then she woke up and she was shouting, "Where's my money?" or something. He left the room. When he came back, she threw the phone in his face.
He got hit hard, dude. I took a picture of it, and I will tape the video tonight. Yeah, he got really hit hard. So that's a man who's abused. So I'm going to show you tomorrow in the video of what a true abuse looks like. I'm going to show Amber's. I'm going to side-by-side pictures. I'll show you the video. We'll do. I'll try to get it out tonight if I can do it. If not tomorrow, definitely. It was very, very sad. Very sad to hear how he got hit. What his face looks like. You could definitely see it was very bad. I mean, put it this way: his eye is this eye. Wait. I'm trying to see if I look at the camera. Yeah, so it was this eye, I believe. It was all red. He had marks here. You could see the blood. Like it was really. Yeah. I was like, wow. And he has like a bandage on his nose from the mark.
And the black eye on the other eye was starting to show as well. He said that the other eye was starting to go back.
And if you look at Amber's picture, it is clearly not even close to a resemblance of what it looks like. And remember, this is a man getting hit by a woman. So she's claiming that Johnny hit her at such a close point. It clearly, I mean, this photo, this video is going to be evidence that I'm going to clearly show what it really looks like. Be hit by a phone. And this is by a woman going in at a man. So, you're going to see the damage it caused because the damage in this guy's face, it's way more than what Amber has shown, and it's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm just trying to scroll down my Twitter feed to find it, but it's
it's probably buried somewhere. But I have it on my phone, so my phone is great because my phone doesn't lose the spot I'm at. Whereas I go on Twitter on my laptop, and it can take me hours to find whatever. So I'm like, it could take me hours. So I'm not going to go crazy.
My Twitter feed full of pictures of Johnny Depp. Sorry.
Well, I have a little of it. I mostly have Johnny Depp stuff, but I do have some Star Wars stuff because I'm still a Star Wars fan. And someone must be something. So I was like, it was really bad, and I'm definitely going to show the difference. Not too. Hold on, we got Scriney here, South Florida Scriney. She says, "Oh my God, the whole L'Oreal story is a giant disaster for them. Someone has to tell the whole story." By the way, hi, my amazing Depp family. I'm not sure what the whole story is. I don't really have a whole story besides they kept her. L'Oreal's, listen, Dior is supporting Johnny, and L'Oreal is supporting Amber. That's pick a side. Who do you believe? And that's it. I know who this community believes. I know who I believe. I think it's pretty obvious. But
yeah.
So,
So
Hen, how you been? What's going
I'm all
on?
right. I'm all right. Keeping myself busy. Um, Shouting at rabbits mainly.
What
Don't
is it?
ask.
What happened?
My son got rabbits for his birthday a couple of weeks ago. Within 3 days, he'd kicked them out of his bedroom, and now I've got to put up with them.
Oh, okay.
So I just keep
Uh,
telling them to shut up.
that's funny.
Oh, they're lovely, but they can be a bit annoying at times.
That's funny. All right, well, I think I'll go over. We'll go over a witness statement today. Why not?
Mhm.
What the hell? Jane says, let me see what the chat says. Jane says, so glad I don't have to worry about whether my beauty products are made by L'Oreal conglomerate. It helps that I don't use anything much more anymore.
Well, it's shampoos and conditioners mainly that I worry about because that's what I use. You have to make sure that they're not the part of the L'Oreal family, and it's a big family.
Yeah. Jenny says, fuck Amber Heard. Anyone who supports Amber Heard and fuck Disney and the WB2. Planet Accusers support Dior and Chanel. Speaking of Chanel, she's laying down here. So if you want to support Chanel, well, she's right here. There she is.
Oh, oh, she's having a nosy over the balcony.
Yeah, I took her to the balcony. She loves coming out here when I come out here. So I try to come out and stream because she loves to get the outdoor air and stuff. So plus I like the view. I think it's a nice view behind me. It's not a
It's
peacock,
a
but
change from the
whatever.
peacock curtain, isn't it?
Yeah.
We miss your peacock curtain.
Yeah, I'll have to what John Dole doesn't have a ranch. Are you kidding me? How does he not have doesn't have a I'll have to change that. Hold on. How does he not have a wrench at this point in time? That's ridiculous.
Did you
Hold on.
de-wrench him?
Not that I know of. Did I not ever give you a wrench? That's ridiculous. Let me show up the volume. So I'm going to hear myself and Hen talking. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have a wrench. Well, I don't know what happened, but he doesn't know. There he goes. Thanks, Laura, for telling about that. I'm so sorry. So, Hen, what's going on with your channel before I do anything? What's going on with your channel?
Same old, same old. Just a place to escape and have a fun and have a laugh and giggle. Mainly. I do. I am do. I do. I I am doing like little interviews with people in the chat to get to know them better. So
That's
that's
good.
quite an interesting thing. So far I've done people on my panel mainly, but I have also done Darren, DJ H Record Hound. I've done an interview with him. That was really interesting to get to know him a bit and get to understand why he reacts the way he reacts sometimes. Because he's had a bit of a rough past, he's suffering from a lot of issues, and so sometimes he reacts quite badly in the chat, and it's just part of his mental health problems. But he's
Now,
on this note, Linda A, they used to be part of L'Oreal. They're no longer part of L'Oreal Body Shop, so you can start using them again.
I'm gonna look it up for you now. We're gonna go over that right now. Since everybody's asking, we're gonna go over the products of L'Oreal. I'm gonna look it up real quick. What products does L'Oreal make? Let's see. They have 500 brands and thousands of individual products in all sectors of the beauty business: hair color, permanents, hairstyling, body and skin care, cleansers, makeup, and fragrance. Wow. Let me see what companies. They own a high-end market like Lancome, Lancome. I can't say some of these things. Kehls. I don't know what that is. Then there's another one, Shu Imura, which is SHU space EUEMURA. Giorgio Armani and YSL. So those are just some of the products. I don't know if you guys own any of those. I'll see if I can find any more for you. Let me see what else. Let's see, L'Oreal consumer product. Let's see if they giving me a breakdown.
Thank you for the share, Laura.
Yeah, and empowers women. Okay, all right. That's wonderful. And I'm glad it does. But you know what? You're empowering the wrong woman. That's the problem. You're empowering the wrong woman. You know, put a woman. God, man, these people. I wish they would do their homework. Frustrates me so much. Oh, we empower women. That's great. But not the wrong ones. Not the wrong ones. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I'll keep looking, see if there's anything.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you can actually go on their website, our global brand portfolio.
Go on the website. Let's go on the website. Okay, let me check. I don't want news about L'Oreal.
Don't know. No.
Let's try L'Oreal.com. Let's try that. And I'll see what I could find for you guys. L'Oreal.com. How about that?
No,
all right.
It's not.
So let's. No.
Oh, L'Oreal Paris, Maybelline New York, Garnier, NYX Professional Makeup are just part of their makeup range.
Garnier's part of it. Garnier. Maybelline.
Yeah.
Maybelline. Decleur. Decleor. I'm not sure how you say these. Yeah, I'm not sure how you say these. Gardner, Maybelline. Let me see if there's more. There is more. There is a bit more. Essie,
Lancôme, Kiehl's, Armani, Yves Saint Laurent, Biofirm, Helena Rubinstein, Shu Uemura, IT Cosmetics, Urban Decay, Ralph Lauren Fragrances, Mugler, Victor and Rolf, Valentino, Azero, Diesel, Altia Cologne, Prada,
Giorgio Armani. Don't forget that. Wow.
Carousel, You Say, I don't know, Prada. Yeah, loads of them.
There's loads of them. My God. So if you go to L'Oreal.com, go to the top. All you have to do, it shows like each single one. You just and there's 2 arrow keys, so you can keep going like this. So just go to L'Oreal.com. There's so many. My God, Ralph Lauren, Mugler, Urban Decay, Victor Rolf. My God, it's like this is like a monopoly.
Carities, Red Can, Matrix, Purology,
Valentino, Azario. I don't even know these. Diesel, you said Diesel.
Yeah.
You said Diesel. Prada. Oh my God, I didn't know Prada. Wow, Prada too? I hope we don't have any of these. XL, is that how you say it? Is that it? Is that an E? It's so small, I don't know. I don't know if that's an E or C. I can't really tell. There's a lot. My God, there is a lot of products. I mean, you got Matrix. I don't even know what that is. Red Can. I think I have any of these. Purology. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, La Roche-Posay, Vichy, CeraVe, Decleor, Skin Cuticles. I don't know how to pronounce that one.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, so make sure you go to L'Oreal.com if you want to check all the products to see what they produce. If you don't support them, which I hope you don't, and again, they could say we are cancel culture, but the thing is, we're just trying to prove a point. We're not, and I don't think they get that. I don't think that people out there get that. I don't think they get the fact that it's not that we're trying to do this. We're doing this for a reason. And I think a lot of people out there don't understand what this community is trying to do. We're trying to show that, listen, if you support her, you're supporting the person who's an abuser, who's trying to play off that she's the victim when she's not. And the evidence is way overwhelming, and I just can't understand how the media, and L'Oreal, man, it's just really messed up. Why are you supporting her, man? Couldn't you have Gal Gadot or somebody else? I mean, you got Jennifer Gardner, maybe. Just somebody else there. Why her?
There's a lot
Man?
more beautiful women than Amber Heard out there, both inside and outside. And can I just say, how can you have someone that's had so much plastic surgery be an icon for beauty when she's had to have the cosmetic surgery to give her the beauty? That's all I say. That's all I'm saying on that one. And her hair never looks good. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sounding bitchy now.
yeah. I just don't get it. It's very disappointing when I heard that today. I just want to thank Steve Castle, who texted me. He said, "Rob, I just wanted you to know that L'Oreal has kept Amber." And I was like, "Oh my god!" But I was to see that quick 20-second video where people are booing her and saying, "I don't believe it," and she's ducking like this, like she thinks someone's going to throw something at her. It's so funny. It's so okay. Someone else needs a wrench, and then we're gonna get. We'll do a witness statement with Hen as my special guest. How come Hen, you don't put your whole channel name there? I'm just curious.
Because I'm just Hen. Just call me Hen.
Okay, okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
And to be honest with you,
Deborah
I
Gresh.
don't really advertise my channel. If people come along, they come along. I don't do the press the like button and subscribe and all that lot, because if people come and enjoy it, they do that anyway without me having to push it.
It's
I'm
funny.
not into
Somebody
that.
came here. Somebody came here and commented, "Sorry, I don't know anything about this woman." Bye. I'm like, what the hell was that about? I don't know why they came here. They came here and said, "Sorry, I don't know anything about this woman," so I'm going by. Okay,
Oh.
okay. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for. I don't know.
They mean me? Or do they mean Amber Heard?
No, I think they mean Amber Heard. I don't even know if you don't know anything about this woman, why you even stopped by in the first place. But okay. Anyway, hi Carla. Hi Zach. How are you? Just want to say hi. Deborah, I gave you a wrench. Just want to say hi to them. I didn't get to them. I'll get to your comments in a minute. John, you may need glasses and help my friend.
I think John and Lily have this thing that goes on between them. They're taking the piss. They're doing a glare. So just ignore them.
Gotcha. I said, now that I have been educated on L'Oreal-owned companies, I am blessed to be informed. I have not purchased from these companies. One exception, I purchased a moisturizer. I realized it though, and I threw it away. There you go. Listen, I'm sure, and I don't blame anybody who got products and didn't realize that they're not L'Oreal, and then said, "Oh my God, I hate this woman. I don't believe." I can't knock you. I'm saying, like, if you have it, you have it. Okay. But I can knock somebody who knows and then goes out and purchases, knowing that she's still represented by L'Oreal. Like if you went out right now to say, and said, I'm going to buy something from one of these companies. Then I say, oh, come on. Now which side of the fence you want. But if you already had the product, look, it's not your fault. I don't blame somebody saying, oh, my God, no, you didn't know. And it's an innocent thing, and it doesn't make you a bad person in the community. What makes someone be a bad person to me is that they would act right now, this minute, go out knowing what they know, and then go out there and then purchase it and say, yo, well, I'm on Johnny's side, but I'm going to go support them anyway. Like, then I would say, I don't know. That's kind of, to me, it's a little iffy.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like if you purposely are going out there to buy them products knowing that they support an abuser, then you're supporting them and supporting her at the same time.
Yeah, like let's say my mom. My mom doesn't know about this. She doesn't even know who Amber Heard is. My mom would do it innocently. Because my mom doesn't understand. She doesn't know who these people are and whatever. But she doesn't wear makeup anyway, so don't worry about that. But if it was my mom went, oh, I bought this. It looks good. I wore it for the wedding, and I'd be like, Mom, we got to talk. But otherwise, again, I'm not. If you have it already and you've had it and you didn't know, I can't. I'm not going to knock you. I don't think that's not your fault. And by the way, I just wrenched two people, Zach and Christine. I saw you here and I moderated you. Okay, so welcome aboard, and I hope you enjoy
Welcome
your stay.
to the family.
Yes, and I hope you enjoy your stay. It's just how I feel. Zach said what? I dumped my. I think you meant that you dumped with a P.
Yeah.
I dumped my Armani and Ralph Lauren perfumes. I bought Savage, and there you go. There you go. There you
Can't
go.
afford Savage.
And Christine, I just wrenched you. Did someone what? Watch City. I watched City. I did a review on it, and I really enjoyed it. My buddy Zod, he also was with me. It was about a couple months ago, and he didn't enjoy it as much as I did. He gave it like a okay. He gave it a 5 rating. I gave it an 8 out of 10. He gave it a 5. But I enjoyed it.
I've not seen it yet. Not seen it yet. I have seen the other one though.
Johnny did a great job there. He played it. I really enjoyed the movie because that was my thing back then. Tupac and Ziggy and Biggie. Ziggy.
Ziggy Stardust.
Tupac and Biggie. Let me correct myself. They were, part of me growing up. The songs and stuff influenced a lot of people, and I was really upset. Either one passed. Either one got shot. It's sad to know that these guys were, successful. They made it. They made it from a struggle in their lives, and they worked hard to get there. And then they go out and kill each other, and because one's from the west side, one's from the east side, and it got gang related. Just so sad. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh man. Wow. I'm sorry, Louise.
So sorry, Louise.
Oh my God. That was kind of sudden. I wasn't ready for that to come across my chat. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. I know how it feels. That's for certain. I've been through it. So it's not very easy. You never forget either. You just
no.
My advice is when you lose somebody to always try to remember all the great times you had, and try to remember all the fun and the great memories, and maybe you do something that will remind you of your dad, and pay respects and never forget, and always just try to cherish those, and I'll know that they'll always be a part of you. You have this and you have your heart, and try to remember all those wonderful times. Maybe do something that you and your dad used to do to make you feel a little better and give you good memories, whatever it is. My dad used to bowl a lot, so sometimes I'll go bowling, and it just makes me feel better. It reminds me of my father, and I take a night just for myself to think about it, or sometimes something like that, just to give you a feeling to remember him by. I mean, I have this is going to be, I'm going to say this, but I have a stuffed animal, and it's the only one I ever had that I have left from my childhood because my father gave it to me. And I had an appendix operation with 3.5 where they almost lost me. And I remember this. I remember he came in, I was laying in a bed, and he came in from work, and he gave me this dog, and it was a German Shepherd. It doesn't look the way it used to look, but I've had that for over 40 years, and I will never part with that because it's the last thing I have from my father. And it makes me remember him some nights. I'll say a prayer, or just some things that remind me of people who've passed on or who I don't talk to, and that's it. Look, Lily says, Rob, I had Teddy given to me by my two sisters. It's just something you cherish it because it symbolizes that person. Sometimes you hear a song, like Johnny said. Sometimes you hear a song, and when you hear the song, you think of somebody. It reminds you of somebody, and you try to remember those really good times.
As someone that lost both of her parents while she was quite young, me.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. It's been a long while. I'm not quite young anymore. um, but it's the memories come back all the time, and they hit you. And sometimes they hit you hard and make you cry. And sometimes they hit you hard, hit you and make you laugh, and make
Yeah,
you giggle, and make you smile. Um, at this moment in time, it's going to be hitting you hard, and every memory is going to make you cry. But eventually, you'll be laughing. You'll be laughing. I mean, I sit there and I imagine my parents both together up above us doing the jive, because that's what they did when they were both fit and healthy, living on this planet that we live on now. So, but I just imagine them up there jiving away. And I imagine my mum sitting there with my auntie who passed away last year, having a cup
oh,
of tea and having a chinwag, gossiping and going full on Irish, because my mum was Irish. And she only ever went full on Irish when she was talking to her sisters. But that's how I see them now. And I just have these lovely memories of them. I mean, there's sad memories, but there's a lot of lovely memories and funny memories that make you giggle, and you'll get them. At the moment, it'll
yeah.
be hard, but you will get them.
And that's right. And again, I'm sorry for your losses, everybody. I know
Mm.
everybody's gone through it. Kim says my dad was big on bowling. Won lots of trophies. We lost him in '99 at the age of 56. Great, that scares the shit out of me. Because I'm going to be 49 next week. I'm scared. One
Mm.
year older, yeah, 1 year older than I am now, and I'm believing that my father died at 45, and I'm going to be 49 next Saturday. So I'm going to be next Saturday. I'm 4 years lived more than father, and I can't
Yeah,
believe I'm saying that. I mean, that's
I know, and I feel the same way because my mum was only 54 when she passed of natural causes, and my dad was a bit different. He had motor neuron disease, motor neuron disease, which is still natural causes, but it's different. Um, my mum was very sudden, and I always think I'm not going to live long. Neither of my parents live long, so I'm not going to live long. So I'm going to enjoy my life while I live it.
yeah, and that's why I tell everybody, like, listen, we don't know what's going to happen. Right? I don't know what's going to
Mhm.
happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen, down the line. So I got to go in every day saying, hey, I'm awake today. So let me enjoy myself. Let me make a video. Let me go out and do this. Let me see my friends. Let me spend time with my family. Just do what makes you happy. If it's reading a book, watching a movie, and don't say to yourself, I shouldn't do this. Well, why should you? Life, you got to enjoy life while we're here because tomorrow's not
Yeah.
guaranteed. I'm not saying spend all your money tomorrow because you might not be here 10 years from now. That's not true. No, be smart with your finances, but if you can get a break, take one and enjoy it. You deserve it. You work hard. Life's hard, and I think once in a while we all need that time to, even if it's just like sitting in the balcony for me with my dog. That's enjoyable sometimes. Sometimes I just come out here, I put a game on, I play a game, or I watch a game on my phone, and I'll just sit out here with my dog, just drinking some water and chill, you know just try to enjoy your life and try to keep good memories in your head and in your heart, and they'll always be with you.
Yeah. And my pleasures are eating junk food. I enjoy eating junk food. I don't care if it kills me early. I'm going to carry on eating junk food.
Heck, you're too funny.
It's true. These they tell me off in my chat for not eating properly because I eat nothing but junk food. Um, you had a super
Fox.
chat earlier on, but don't share it. It's not allowed, and I'm going to tell her off later.
Michelle Fox, Captain Obvious. My grandmother has just had a headstone put up. Waited years for this to be done. Can't wait for my cousin to bring me to see it. Yeah, and that's good, and that's something I have to do. I haven't. There's like like a graveyard, and I have a lot of family buried there. I mean, I hate to say it, they're probably nothing but dust or bones right now at this point. But I have grandparents there. I have friends there. And my uncle, my father, so many people. And I know I got to go in there. I'm not trying to be morbid, but I go there and miss them, and sometimes I talk, and maybe I'm just talking to myself. I don't know. I'm hoping they can hear me. I'm hoping that they're listening to me, and and that's all I can. I mean, I don't know what happens, after this life. I just believe, and well, I don't know. I'm not in a rush to get there either, but I just say a prayer, thank all those who were a part of my life, and I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all these people. So that's it.
So I'm just laughing at TJ in the chat.
I can't believe what John Doe is saying. Oh my god, it's so funny. I don't put it up because I don't want people to get angry, but I know he's just joking around. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. Hey Van, how are you? Nicole, how are you? Just want to say hi to Nicole. Nicole, thanks. I see your comments when you go to my videos. I know you comment on a lot of my videos, and I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for being so nice. And when people comment, I know they're watching, even if they just put I love Johnny, Part Johnny, or some. I see names. And sometimes I really don't have anything to comment to because it's a nice comment for Johnny. So I just put a heart or I put a check mark just to let you know I've been there, I've seen it. Sometimes I see it and I forget, or the stupid phone, I think I hit it, it doesn't. So I do read your comments. I don't think I don't. I just can't get to every single one because sometimes I have trolls and I get into a big, huge war if I forget. So I apologize. Hey, TJ, how are you? Work in progress. Read your
TJ,
super
behave.
chat. I got a super chat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot.
Don't read it.
It didn't. Hold on.
Do not highlight it.
Do not highlight it? Do not highlight it? Oh, why? I missed it. It's not showing.
It was a while ago. It's fine.
Oh, no. I didn't see it. I didn't know anybody super chatted me. Oh, I feel bad. Who was it who super chatted? Because I want to.
It was TJ.
TJ, okay, TJ, listen, put whatever you said in the comment section, and when I see your name pop up, I will put it up here. And thank you, TJ. I didn't even know you did that. I don't even know what it was or anything. Oh man.
I know what it was. I'm she's gonna get telling off for me later.
Rob, I need another wrench. I have 2 wives. What? How is that possible?
He's on about Amber and Lily.
Oh God.
Hello, Moonshade. Sending you lots of love.
Where's Moonshade? Hi, Moonshade. I see her. Everybody saying hi. There she is. Hey, Moonshade. How are you? Luis Parker says, Hen, how you know I was crying? We all know. Luis, it's a nature. It's human nature to feel the way you feel. And I think that anybody who cares
couldn't cry when my dad died, which is bizarre. But I couldn't. I wanted to cry and couldn't cry.
That's not true because you know what? You were probably like me, in denial. And like I was in denial. I never believed. I wouldn't accept it that it happened. And that was just my defense mechanism, not saying this is fake, this is not real. I'm not really. I couldn't accept that it was real until a while later when it finally started sinking in.
Mine was a bit different because of the illness that my dad had. It was a relief when he passed. I know that sounds harsh.
No, it doesn't.
It was relief for him. It was relief for the whole family, which is why I think I'd said my goodbyes long before he passed.
If he's suffering, I understand. Listen, I don't want anybody in this chat to suffer. I don't feel greedy. I don't care. I don't want to see anybody. So I hate when I hear like Angie, she's going through this, or whoever it is. It could be when I see like Mary Lynn or somebody else who tells me, and they come on my private link, Rob, I'm really going through hell and this has happened. Because I can't do anything, and I can't like go over their house and put my hand and use some kind of magic power to cure people. I wish I had that, because I would, but it sucks. I don't want to see anybody suffer. So someone's suffering, and they're gonna go. Listen, unfortunately, I'd rather that they pass peacefully and they don't suffer than they go through the hell they're going through. I don't want to see anybody suffer. It's the worst feeling in the world because you can't do anything besides be supportive or take them to a doctor or hope that something works or hope that it goes away. I mean, there's nothing you can do. It's a horrible feeling. I hate it. It's the worst feeling in the world. TJ saying, Hen's channel is as great and as lovely as she is. That is beautiful, TJ.
Right, TJ, you're in trouble. Mandy, you're in trouble too. Both of you. Both of you are in trouble. I'm watching what's going on. I'm not silly. You're both in trouble.
And he sent you some love, hen.
I know.
And now something happened with Deborah that I totally missed because Janice just
I
said, "I'm
think she had
sorry,
a heart
Deborah."
attack. Yeah, she had a heart attack and is recovering from it.
Oh wow, Jenny, that's wow. It's a huge question mark how I'll react when my parents die. I have a restraining order against them for many. Oh boy. Ay. That's a bad situation. Hi, Kay. How are you? I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm not trying to miss all of you. I love you all. Just always remember that. Deborah. Oh, Deborah says I had a heart attack at August 24th. Oh my God. Right now I'm just relaxing, trying to get better. I hope Johnny wins his case. His case is. That's right. There's two. I hope it will be over soon. I hope. God, Deborah, please take care of yourself. Number one priority is you. Nothing else is priority. You are priority. Please make sure you're okay. I don't know what you have to do, whether it's taking some medication or resting or exercising or eating certain foods or whatever it is. But please take care of yourself. Please. Thank God you're still here. My God, man, Deborah, I'm so, oh, jeez, that's scary. Oh, Deborah, I'm glad you're okay. Speedy recovery, says Casey. Yes, I agree.
Hello, Darren.
Hey, he's here too. Yes, here he is. What's up, Darren? How are you? Wow. That's some stuff, man. All right, well, my stream always goes all over the place, but let's see what we've done. We've done Stephen Daughters, and we've done Trinity, and we've gone over Malcolm. We've gone under Tara, Samantha, Hilda Vargas. We haven't gone over Kate James, Kevin Murphy, Edward White. Yeah, let's go over his because it's on one. He's the shortest. Let's see what Edward White is. I don't remember if I went over him or not, but I don't remember. We know Ryder we did, Vanessa we did. Yeah, let's go. There's a few more left on Johnny's side than there's Johnny himself. So we got a bit more to do. I want to finish off Johnny's side by at least the end of the year. Go over Amber's, try to get that all done in April so we can go into the trial. And that's where everybody's got all the information and facts from all different parties. And who knows what'll pop up in between. Yeah. Sorry, Deborah. I hope you're feeling better. So Edward White. Oh, we did Edward White. Edward White is the CPA. And to sum it up real quick, we did go over him. He's just saying that when Johnny came there and it was a very serious matter, he wasn't drunk and he wasn't high, and he came here with a bunch of people, and that Johnny was fine. I remember we went over this, so Edward White we did. I just couldn't remember. But yeah, he's the CPA. And he basically, Amber was saying that Johnny came home drunk and high, and he's like a business meeting. He's like, how could he? This is serious finances to him. He wasn't drunk and he wasn't high. So, you know. This is the most loving chat on the web for a long time. Listen, and it will be and until you guys don't come here anymore. I plan it to be. And listen, I do YouTube another 20 years if I can. I still plan it to be the most loving channel that I can make it. And as long as you guys are down with that, then hey, you deserve all love, and I want to give you guys all the love you deserve. And hello, Mandy. I see you here. And Screams is here somewhere, and Bowie Girl needs a wrench. Okay, hold on. Let me find. If anybody else needs a wrench, this community, please always let me know, and I will wrench people as long as they deserve it. You guys feel they deserve it. You're in charge. You're my bosses. Like Johnny says, you guys are my employers. So don't forget that. You guys are my employers too. So that's the way I see it. You know, you guys are in charge. Deborah doesn't have a wrench, and I'm going to change that right now, because why doesn't she have a wrench? That's ridiculous. But she's got a wrench. I don't know why John Doe didn't have a wrench. I don't stand this. Is people losing wrenches? They don't deserve it. Don't deserve. I didn't take away wrenches from anybody.
No, I think YouTube does it every now and again.
I think you're right. And Nicole deserves a wrench. I don't know why she doesn't have one. I'm going to give her one. Here's Bowie. I'm going to give her one.
I know PB still swears he didn't take my wrench away.
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe about that.
Maybe YouTube does that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they
has it. I don't know.
They take subs away from people. Like I saw someone, one of my friends' channels. He was mad. I'm going to tell you this: how bad it is. He said that his fiance was unsubscribed from his channel. I was like, what? And then I found out that my wife was unsubscribed from my channel. How does that
Wow.
happen? Yeah, that happened. I was like, how did that happen? I don't understand. They were like, I never unsubscribed. And then he said, my fiance never unsubscribed from me. I was like, dude, I don't understand. That's just YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Zach said I emailed YouTube because they keep removing my posts. Yes, it happened to me. See, yeah, so see, it's not just me; it's everybody.
I know when I was trying to reach the 100, I kept going from 97 to 96 to 97 to 98 to 96 to 97.
They do that all the time. They do that to me every time you're near 100 goal. They take people away, and then you get it again, and they take. I was like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know what this means, Hen. Do you know? Do you know what this means from Christine? I don't know what that means.
That's why palliative care is so important. Palliative care is the care that people get towards the end of life.
Like when they're in hospice and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Christine. Yeah, you're right. And she says, Hen, YouTube, and Google. I'm not sure what G means. But
well, Google own YouTube.
Well, oh, wait, I forgot to talk about this too. This was another thing I had to bring up. Thank you, Moonshape, for reminding me. I'm glad you reminded me. Hold on. Got motorcycles passing. YouTube has demonetized Darth news. Now, I want to bring this up because somebody asked me if I would bring it up today. I think it was Rebecca. She asked me. I did not know that Darth news got demonetized, and I think that's called false flagging. And it happened also with Popcorn Planet. He got monetized again. It also happened with another channel I know, and they weren't covering Amber Heard's case at all. So I don't know. I think that sometimes you just get a hater, and sometimes they make false accounts and they fake accounts. And what they do is they keep reporting someone's channel, and that's wrong to do. It's so wrong to do. I mean, if you don't agree with someone's opinion, go ahead, Hen.
From my understanding, he got demonetized because he covered the vaccination in a bad light.
He covered the what? The vaccination?
The vaccination in a bad light. And that's, a no with YouTube, unfortunately. No, it's not necessarily, it's a free speech thing, but because it's classed as misinformation, and that's why he got demonetized as far as I'm aware. Whether it's misinformation or not, it's what they deem as misinformation.
Oh, they're against the beer bug video. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay. I'm not too sure.
He was talking about, he had someone talking about the vaccination and how bad it is and all that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And Popcorn has been covering. Yeah, I'll tell you why, Michelle, because what happens is with a YouTuber, when there's not a lot of information, like sometimes this Johnny Depp case gets very cold.
Yeah.
And you can go weeks without anything. Like, so if you don't have anything and you can't find anything, you want to cover something else because you don't want to lose what's called the algorithm. So Popcorn Planet, this is his full-time job. This is not my full-time job. I have a full-time. That's why sometimes I'm just so exhausted. I make a video, but I can't edit it because I'm just I pass out. Like I'll be editing it, I get halfway through it, and I pass out. So it's just because my full-time job does that to me. That's just tiring. So, this is when YouTube is your full-time job. You get up in the morning, you make a video, 3 out there, you may do a live stream. I would do that if I didn't have a job. That I would do that because I like this. So that's why he's doing Popcorn Planet, he's doing Brittany and Gabby, and he's doing what's hot. YouTuber, you do what's hot because it gets views, and if you keep putting videos out every day, you're gonna grab a lot of subscribers. I wish I could do that, but
yes, exactly. Making videos is much harder than doing live streams.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is, because you can make the video in 10 to 15 minutes, but then you want to edit. You're like, ooh and ah, or you got noise in the background. You're just like, sometimes like me, I get lost on a word too, and I'm like, I'm like, God, I got to cut that out. You got to cut this out and cut that out. Or sometimes something doesn't come out too good, and you're like, I want to edit. And it's a whole big thing. It's not easy. It's not easy. YouTube put out a warning that it would demonetize vaccine disinformation. Oh, thanks, Realist. I didn't know that. Look, here's all I got to say about this. It's your body. It's your choice. You do what you want. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel.
That's how I agree.
What the government's saying, I control that. I'm not in charge, so I can't help you there. That's all I can say. You do what you want. It's your body. It's your freedom. But, you know, it is what it is. And like my job, it's mandatory. They said this week, they said, if you are not vaccinated, bye-bye.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
So you're being forced into it because of your job.
Yes. But I had it done like in May because I was going to be in a lot of public places. Like I knew we were going to go to Disney. I know I wanted to travel. I know that I wanted to, I had to go to work, which is a lot of people on public transportation. But for me, it's not just for me. It's about people I'm going to be around. I'm going to be around older people like my in-laws or my mom. So I said, I can't just think about myself is important. Absolutely. But I also don't want to be a carrier and give it to someone and then they get sick or they die because I was in their presence. Again, it's my choice, but that's what I chose. And you know what? If I didn't choose that, I would have to have it unless I was willing to lose my full-time job. So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, I've had mine. My son had to have his because he works in a care home, so he has to have a vaccine. My oldest son has chosen it because he wants to be able to go out to concerts and gigs and stuff.
There you go.
You know.
And for those of you who don't want to get, that's your right. And I totally feel you and I totally understand it. And I've got those points too. So you do what's best for you. And I'm dropping it at that. You do what you feel is the right for you. It is your body. It is your choice. And that's the end of the story. And that's where I'm leaving it. So I don't feel either way. That's it. You know, it's your body. You make the decision. You do it for yourself. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm going to join.
Hello, Carrie Louise.
Hey, so I literally just got off of work like a few minutes ago. I turn on my Roku and I'm like, oh wait, Rob's on. I should probably check my Twitter messages.
So I didn't see my link either until he said I've sent you a link and I'm like, oh, so you have.
I had back to back to back to back. I did really well, but they just were back to back to back and our sales thing just wouldn't refuse to work.
That doesn't make any sense, Lily. I tried to super chat, denied that I am a member. I've never heard that because this girl is a member and she's able to drop a. So is Diamond Knight, and she always able to drop a super. I'll be honest with you. Last night I tried to drop a super chat on one of the channels, and it didn't let me do it. What I had to do was I had to shut my phone off completely. I had to restart it, and I just called everything out, and all of a sudden it worked. Sometimes my phone does that. I'll try to make a call. I have service. It doesn't do it. Maybe it's overloaded with something. Maybe I'm getting like 10 notifications. I don't know. So I just shut it down or I close the app or whatever. I sit on the computer. I'll close it out sometimes because it totally fits. Maybe it's doing too many things. So I think the best thing to do is just close everything out, restart it, and maybe it'll work. I mean, it should work. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Linda, you're green. You are a member.
Yeah, you
showing
are.
Up as green. Yeah. You are a member.
Yeah, you are. You're a member. Sandy's a member. Real C's a member. You're a member.
Is everybody's computer stuff glitching today? Like it took me like 18 minutes for a call that should have took 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, and Linda, Malley, you're all members. And I'm gonna have a vote. You guys are gonna know what day you guys want me. Oh, whoa. Ehacker had live streams banned for 3 months by YouTube. Yeah, you know what happened? Let me explain this. I'm going to explain this. Oh, and by the way, Tiffany, I know you didn't know this either. Darth News has been demonetized, and Ehacker has his live streams banned. And I'm going to tell you everything real quick, and then we're going to get into so Darth News got banned because of a vaccination video. He's a very sensitive topic with YouTube. And they demand. I'm sure it's going to be not long. Maybe it'll be a month. But I'm sure that that's not a permanent thing for him. But
at the same time, that's a real hit at his livelihood.
Ehacker,
he's allowed to have opinions.
Ehacker showed something that I guess he shouldn't have, and they struck. I'll be honest with you. Here's what you guys don't know. There was a couple of things that I've been asked to take down, so I've had to take them down. And all of a sudden, I posted something like a year or two ago, and then YouTube said, "Oh, well, guess what? Now it's copyrighted." And I was like, "Why now? I sat out like a year or two ago, and now you're going to tell me now it's not." I was like, "Whatever." So I took some things down, and they let it go. They didn't, So I was like, "Okay, I'll take this down. I'll take that down," and so be it. And believe it or not, 4 things were Star Wars related. So I was like, dude, Johnny Depp, what do you want me to do? It's Star Wars. I've done it like a year or two ago. What am I supposed to do? You gonna tell me now? It's so stupid. It's so stupid, eh? Wait, what? Ehacker had live streams banned? Yeah, and he'll do that to you, and it's because he showed something he wasn't supposed to show. And he told me about it too, and I said, "Well, just be careful with when you get something and you show it. Be careful that the rules. Be careful you're not taking." See, like I wouldn't take. I don't want to take anybody's from YouTube. Someone has a video on YouTube. I'll try not. I would do my damnedest not to use it because I know. But if it's something general, like it's on television or something, well, I don't show the whole thing. And like I show a clip. You're okay to show a clip. But when you show the whole thing, like for an hour or 2 or 3, it's a problem. That's a problem. You could do clips. You could clip it and edit it. That's fine. But
I lost a stream to the BBC. A 2-minute clip.
Darth lost his stream too. I was on his stream that he lost it. Another guy lost the stream. A couple of people lost their streams. They just shut the stream down.
It's been happening left and right. I mean, I'm surprised that nobody's told me you need to take something down, but I'm not monetized, so.
No, nor am I.
Gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. So we're gonna go over. I'm trying to get another witness statement. We did we did Winona Ryder. Mm-hmm. I'm just going down the list. We did Vanessa. Sean Bett. I don't remember Sean Bett. Who's Sean?
Yeah, I don't either.
He's a deputy at the LA Sheriff's Department. I don't remember if I did this or I didn't do this. Is it long? No, it's not long. It's not long. It's like 17 paragraphs. Yeah, I don't remember if I.
Oh. And the women take over again. How are you, Tiffany, anyway?
Oh my God. So the bad thing about calls being back-to-back is when their system is not working and it takes like 18 minutes to load a sale and do a purchase for someone when it should take 5 minutes.
Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? I'm glad you don't work in the call center anymore.
You have to come up with crap to say, and you can't say, "I'm sorry, my computer system is screwed." You have to say, "Oh, my fault. Forgot to clean my cache and cookies." Ugh.
Tell us in this country, they tell us the computer system is screwed.
Positive thing is, though, I did decent numbers today for the first time after 2 days. So.
Yeah, good. Captain Avi says he was JD's body. Yeah, you know what? We did cover a little bit about this, but we didn't cover everything. So I'll go over, I'm sure people forgot like I did. So we'll just go over some of it. We'll get everybody's comment on it. And let's do his today. As we wind down with Johnny's. I should be done with Johnny's maybe by the month of October or November. I'd like to finish up and then hit all Ambers before the trial if we can. That's my goal. So he worked as a deputy in the LA County Sheriff's Office from 1999 to 2004. Following that, he's been working private security for 16 years. And for the past 9, working exclusively with Johnny Depp and his family. So we did a little bit about this, but I forgot. So we're just going to re-go over it. We'll start with paragraph 5. There's only 17, so we should finish this in an hour, I hope. He said, I do not know the details of this proceeding, but I understand from, normal legalese stuff. So let's just jump to the real stuff. I was with Johnny and Miss Heard very regularly throughout this period, and I never saw any cuts or bruises or other injuries to Miss Heard. I also never saw Mr. Depp commit any physical violence towards another person. Indeed, when they were in LA, I would have been with Mr. Depp and Miss Heard between 5 to 7 days a week. So had Miss Heard sustained any injuries during this time, I would have seen them. I saw no such injuries. Oh, and I know, I don't know if you know this also, Tiffany, L'Oreal had Amber Heard. They kept her, and she was doing some kind of thing with out in the French, and there was a video on Twitter, and the men, like fans booed, they were booing her, and somebody screamed, "I don't believe you," as she passed them by. It was so funny. So just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, I saw some of that during breaks today. I don't consider she has to know somewhere in her mind. She has to know she's got a lot of people who don't believe her. She can't possibly be that delusional to still think everyone's on her side.
Right.
Well, she does know because we're all bots, remember? From Russia.
Beep, boop.
We're either bots or we're getting paid by Johnny, which, by the way, I'm still waiting for that Johnny Depp check. And
really?
Yeah.
Really? But let's walk her through my apartment. Come see my wonderful Walmart couch, which is quite comfortable, by the way. But come see my Walmart furniture and my art's actually expensive, but that's besides the point. Walk through my apartment and tell me he's paying me. Sure he is.
Now, wait, Moonshade, who are you talking about? On Twitter, he said anyone could use his videos and has said he's now a journalist. I'm not sure who you're talking about. I think I know, but I'm not 100% sure who you talking about.
They're talking about Unbox PhD.
But here's the thing with his videos. He always, because I seen a couple, he always puts unboxed in the video. So he takes it, and I wouldn't use his stuff anyway because that's his, and he's a YouTuber, and he's earned that right, and he's there, and he's put on all that effort. And since he's a YouTuber, I'm not gonna use his stuff unless he got back in touch with me and said, "Hey, you can." I would ask his permission first because it's his video, and I don't see the need of why I would go out and take it. I'm not going to do that.
I know he's called people out for using his videos before, but he's also used other people's videos without having their permission. So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. You can't say no. You can't use mine if I'm going to use yours.
And it's just why people get mad at him, because I know also on Twitter that was another big drama thing. Like he tagged Amber and he tagged
he was having a tantrum, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he's like, you could use my thing in your documents, and then people were really getting ticked at him, and he's causing a lot of hot water. I mean, he needs to calm down. I know he's got an ego because he's like, oh, I'm traveling everywhere. Well, I'm glad you can do that. I can't. I got to work, man. So,
I got to work and I'm broke.
Yeah, I mean,
the majority of the time. I mean, that's about to change where I'll be able to start making a little bit more, but as of right now, I do what I can.
Lily says apparently he has been going after people in the community that disagree with him. I don't know. Listen, I wrote to him because I wanted to have him live with me, and he never wrote back to me. And I'm like, listen, I don't know. I was trying to be friendly to you, and I thought maybe we could stream together and you'd come on, but whatever. I'm not gonna. I sent an email to people, and if they don't want to come on, screw it. I sent it to Darth News. He never came on. Whatever. I understand people got lives and whatever, but a response would be nice. Just a yes or a no would just be nice. I mean, that's all I asked for. Just whatever.
I saw one of them. The clickbait videos actually used a clip from SEC's. It's her voice, and I'm like, does she know they're using her voice? I think that's naughty.
Skin Kicker 123 says, so funny seeing that footage earlier of those ongoing. Yeah, I did it earlier, so if you missed the stream, you could always catch the replay and you'll see it. I showed it like 2 or 3 times. This dog's barking because my dog's here, so you can bark. Go ahead, feel free. You can bark. Yeah, go ahead. You can bark. Okay, good luck. So anyway, Linda A says we get a little off topic here. He said he only wants people to use them for good, to use them, and don't people want to use them in a negative article before. Well, I would listen, if he gave me that permission, I would not use it as a negative. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't got nothing against him, you know. Other people do, I don't. And that's again, that's your choice. If you have something against him. Lisa says also people are pissed off because he tagged her in Fartlow. Also, selling signed autographs to make money. Well, you know, listen.
Broke.
Yeah, maybe I don't see anything wrong with that. Listen, like, you know, some people do that for a living. I can tell you, there was a guy who used to go to every hockey game, and what he would do is before he would go meet all the players, he'd print out signed photos. He would have all the players sign them, and that day after the practice, when he'd go home and he'd say sell the photos. This is what he did, and the players
I don't see an issue with that.
Yeah, I don't see it either, because maybe I want somebody's autograph and I work, and the guy's going to sell it to me for $25 or $50. Listen, okay, if I'm willing, if this is somebody I really love, a player I want to get, I'll pay that money because I want it. I'll frame it. I'll put it up in my room. Maybe I want it for me and I don't have the time to do it. Well, why not? If I know this guy does it and he says, yeah, he's always there. You know, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with selling autographs. I don't know why people listen, people make money by doing all sorts of things. I could tell you that I told my wife this. I was trying to get a PlayStation 5, right? I can't. You know why? Because I went to the store, and this is a true story, and this never happened in my life. People will go in the store, they bought all the PlayStation 5s, and they jacked up the price, and now they're like $1,500, and you can't get them in any store. And so these people who took them all, bought them all, and then would sell them for a profit. So now the only way I can get one is I have to order through the company, and I have to wait till they actually make one. That's the only way to do it now. I can't walk into a GameStop or a Target or Walmart and just buy one. And that's how it is in today's society. I can tell you that I was watching a guy who has action figures. I don't know. This is not an action figure, but let's say something like this. Let's say it's Olaf. I don't know. And oh my God, I got to get Olaf. What these guys do is they will go in, they will buy everything on the shelf. So when you go, there's nothing there. And then they're the only ones that have it. So they go and they sell it and they mark up the price. So if it's $15 in the store, they might sell it for $50. And this is how they make their living. They're collectors and they sell them online. They do it with baseball cards, right? People sell baseball cards. You know, listen, I have thousands of autographs. One day I will sell it. One day I will. Right now, I love them all. I don't want to sell any. But one day I might just say, hey, listen, I don't care about these. I'm going to sell these. You know,
not just the trips, though. Those banners, I mean, I went to school for graphic design. Doing stuff like that is not cheap.
No, it's not. It's
not cheap at all, especially the professional level that he made those banners in. They're not cheap.
There are places where you can get a reasonable price, but yeah, they're not cheap. But I think people are saying he's spending the money on flights over to Europe and stuff. But he says that's coming out of his own pocket, so I don't know. But should we move on? Let's move on.
I mean, well, I'll just say this. If this is my advice to anybody in the chat. If you don't agree with somebody, don't attack them. Just this is the best advice I can give you. Just either don't watch them, or unsubscribe, or just move on if you don't agree with them. I mean, I don't know what else to tell. I would not attack anybody. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I would take it privately, and I would just say, hey, listen, I disagree. But I don't see anything wrong with him selling anything he gets. And there are people out there who love Johnny Depp, and if they know that this guy's actually seen him and been there, and if they want it, then that's their money. I don't see why that's an issue.
My final thought on it is, for the love of God, it's Twitter. Every 2 months we go through this. Every 2 months there's a blow up. Every single time.
Yeah.
I agree with Di. It's all important. We all stick together. And I've been saying this since I started this. I said this in December. I said this in January. I say every single month I've been doing this, and I've been through this. we always do some stupid in-house fighting. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's got to stop. And I'll tell you this. I had a conversation at work with someone who was, again, this is the vaccination, unvaccination. He said, you know what they're trying to do? Big corporations and the government, here's what they're doing. They are separating people so they can conquer, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. And everybody falls for it. And I'm like, why? Why do you fall for it? We just need to be together, stick together, and support each other. And that's what the goal is here. The goal is to see that Johnny is innocent, because he is. We all know this. We all know this. We know he's not perfect, but we know he's innocent. We know he hasn't harmed her. We know this. Without a shadow of a doubt, he hasn't harmed her. It's a bunch of bullshit. And we need to stick by each other and support each other. And not, oh my God, you sold a Johnny autograph. So what? That's their right. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. People go on eBay. Look at any autographs. I can tell you there's tons. Look up an athlete. Look up an actor. Look up an actress. There's tons of autographs. Is that person wrong for doing that? If that's what they do, if they wait outside theaters to get autographs, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do with their life. If you have a problem with that, then just don't bother with that person. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just don't. Whatever. It's your decision. You guys just don't watch somebody, or, I don't know, don't follow them, or I don't know what to tell anybody. I don't know. I just don't think there's anything wrong with selling something to because, I have it. What's it going to do? Take up space, right? So what do people do? They go on eBay. Maybe you have a brand new bike that you only use twice. Are you wrong for selling that bike? No. Why are you wrong for selling? You're something you're not going to use may be valuable to somebody else who's like, man, I can't get this bike anywhere. This person's selling it for X amount. It costs me X amount if I do all this. I'm going to buy the bike. What's wrong with that?
Rob, we've got people asking if they could put links in the chat for their channels and stuff. Is that okay?
Absolutely. This is always welcome. Anybody who has a channel, who's Hen and Tiffany, I don't care. Spam my chat. Go in my comment section. Drop your links. I don't care. It's free advertising. Go ahead. I said it since day one. Drop as many links as you want. I don't care. That's fine. Just as long as it isn't porn.
Channel's very cute.
As long as it's not a porn channel or anything bad like that, don't do that. Just, anything. If it's your channel, drop it. That's fine.
TJ's channel is mainly her dog and puppets. So if you like puppets and dogs, pop over to TJ's channel.
There you go. Yeah, put your link in. It's fine. And there's Tiffany's. Thank you, Annie. Why are they even allowing kids to CA people? Races? Oh, call. I think you meant call. And for teens are the most rebellious bunch. Well, listen, we're all young and we're all stupid. And I know I was young and I was stupid and I did some stupid things I regret doing and I wish I never did them. I hurt a friend, not physically, but I guess I called him some names or whatever, and it stayed with him, and I had to apologize. I was like, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I was just angry, and I was stupid. I was young, and I thought it was funny. You do things when you're young, and later on you're like, man, I should have never done it, because you grow and you mature, and you think about it, and you're like, damn, I should have never done that. That was stupid. And you go, young and stupid. It happens,
My final thoughts on all of it is whatever drama is going on inside Twitter, the things that A, we're all fighting against, and B, my fight against it, JRC, that is way bigger than any drama that is going on inside Twitter. And that has to be my focus instead of getting in the middle of these little fights. So I just let them go. I don't really talk about it. And I focus on what's important, and I pretty much advise everybody else to do the same. There are bigger things going on right now that are more important than any rivalries or even hurt feelings. I'm not saying hurt feelings aren't valid, but there are bigger things going on right now that should be prioritized.
Absolutely. Right. I'm getting Mandy shouting boobies at me. Anyone that knows my channel, boobies means let's move on.
Okay.
Change the subject.
Okay, no problem.
Back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, so let's get back. Okay, so he's a security guard. He hasn't seen again, if he saw Miss Heard getting physical, he would have jumped in, and it's his job. So he's not saying, "Hey, I'm just Johnny's." No. He's saying, "I'm both of theirs. It's their family." Like if Jack or anybody in that circle, that's what he's been hired to protect them. Okay, and he's there 5 to 7 days a week. Okay. So it's a very common occurrence throughout the relationship would be that Mr. Depp would have me and other members of his security team take him away from Miss Heard due to her behavior. Take him away. Okay. He would then stay elsewhere. This happened on so many occasions that it is not possible for me to remember them all in detail. However, I would describe it as a reoccurring cycle that Miss Heard would abuse Mr. Depp, who would then remove himself from the situation, which we all know because we've heard the tapes of her yelling at him because he ran away, calling him a baby, right? All right, we've heard this. Miss Heard often behaved in this way when she had been drinking. Haha. I learned quickly to recognize the signs so that we were able to leave the situation before it escalated further. I also knew that she could be violent towards Mr. Depp. So it is important that he did not remain in a situation with Miss Heard when she was in this kind of an abusive mood. So now we're going to move to April 21st of 2016. Okay. On April 21st, I remember driving Mr. Depp to a party for Miss Heard's birthday. Okay. He had been in a business meeting, which was Edward White, the accountant, who said Johnny was not drunk and he was not high. Okay. He had told me, and it's probably because Johnny's taxes and his $650 million, all that BS he was in. I remember driving Mr. Depp to a party for Miss Heard's birthday. He had been at a business meeting and was running late for the party. Later on in the evening, I was called by Mr. Depp, and I then drove him home to another one of his properties. He had told me that Miss Heard had sought to argue with him and had punched him, causing him to sustain a visible injury. I took the picture of his injury, and it is on page. Now, I remember showing you guys this before, and I remember reading about this because we stopped covering it here, but I will show you the picture again. This is Johnny Depp's face from Amber's birthday party as she so if you didn't see it, here we go. I'm going to show it to you. Hold on, let me go to solo mode, and here's Johnny and his face. Now, if you notice the welt on his eye,
swelling.
Okay,
very, very clearly. That's what it looks like when you've been punched in the eye.
Oh, you've gone all robotic.
Yeah, you sound a little robotic. Hold on, you know what I'll do? I'll get out of StreamYard and I'll come right back in so maybe she don't sound so robotic. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, now I'm solo screen. Hey, looks like it's my channel again. Hello everyone, how are you?
Okay, so hopefully you don't sound so robotic now. But let me show the picture again. So again, this is someone, Johnny Depp, getting punched in the face, who said, "I know what a punch feels like." And then she would go, "Yeah, like you've been in so many fights and blah, blah, blah. Like, what an idiot. Like I could deck you." Well, this is a pretty good punch, Miss Amber, 115 pounds of you. Yeah,
it's pretty nasty looking.
Speaking from personal experience, size does not you don't need size to cause damage. It doesn't matter if you're small or not. If you know how to use your knowledge of how to fight, you can be like freaking 3 feet tall and 60 pounds and do damage to a full-size man. I've seen it happen. I used to watch my brother do martial arts. I've seen him take a full-grown man down. So she needs to stop trying to feed people bullshit that a tiny little girl can't do this. Bullshit.
Tiff, you still sound robotic. I mean, I jumped in and out, so I don't know what it is. Hen sounds fine, but you sound very robotic. I don't know what's going on.
Tiff, you jump in and out.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, it could be her internet. Maybe it's or just a connection. Robot Tiffany. All right, so she punched him in the face, and this is his security guard saying he's seen this. Who's saying I'm on both their sides?
Yeah,
and who's also saying that he's seen Amber repeatedly yell at Johnny, and Johnny's had to keep running away from the situation.
Yeah, and he knows when it's going to happen. He spots when it's going to happen and takes him away before it does, which is exactly what Johnny was saying. It was exactly what she was saying in them recordings. That he runs away, he leaves before it escalates.
Right. I didn't blame it at all. It's just typically sensible.
Hello. Do I still sound like a robot?
No, you sound
Much
perfect.
better. Much better. By the way, Billy Lohan sending you some hearts.
Yeah, stop with the hearts.
Also, it's a small fist in the right place can cause some serious damage that a larger fist might not. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point, Echo Spice. That's a good
She
point.
was also a trained fighter, wasn't she? She was a trained fighter. So, you know, she knows how to hit hard.
Exactly.
Me hitting, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll probably cause no damage whatsoever, where she was a trained fighter. She knows how to hit hard and cause damage.
I bet she does. That's proof of it there. The following day, I received from Mr. Kevin Murphy, Mr. Depp's estate manager, photos of human feces in Mr. Depp and Miss Heard's bed. I believe that this was the results of the actions of Heard. And there you go.
This makes me laugh every time.
So Johnny, I don't know. People said Johnny slept in the bed, but according to him, you know, Mr. Edward here. What's his name? Wait, hold on. What's his name again? I forgot his name. Sean. According to Sean, he didn't sleep because he went to a different home. And we did one of the Hilda's statement. It was not Hilda, by the way, that discovered it. It was the other lady, the other cleaning lady that had discovered. So Johnny did sleep in bed. So I think that some people got their facts a little messed up. Johnny wasn't home. He didn't sleep in the bed. So obviously someone took a crap in the bed, and it was discovered by his cleaning lady the other day, who bitches to Kevin Murphy about it, by the way. And then she yelled at from Amber and Raquel Pennington when she was at a different home because she never returned to that house again. So Amber happened to come into whatever home she was in. And Amber yelled at her and saying, which is amazing. This statement baffles me beyond. How Amber said to her, "Well, it didn't happen," and I'm like, she took pictures of it, lady. How the hell could you say it didn't happen with this pictures of the poo in the bed? I don't get it.
Like, seriously?
And then she claims it's a prank, and then she claims it didn't happen. But what? Oh no! Now it's a prank. Oh, but I didn't do it. Well, somebody did. Oh, then it was the dog. How could it be a prank?
Because a teacup poodle can truly poop a human-sized poo.
It was all comical. And the funny thing is, he never, ever returned to that bed. He never slept in that bed again. Because that was the last time he was at the apartment until the final incident. He never returned to that apartment until that final incident. So he never returned to that bed.
I came with a great idea. We should do a wheel, right? Like, you know those wheels when you play bingo and you spin the wheel or whatever it is, and you're at some kind of raffle event or something, and it lands on something. We could make like Amber's excuses. So we spin the wheel, see, oh, it was a prank. Oh, it was Raquel. Oh, it wasn't me. It was the dogs. It never happened. We should just spin the wheel, put a bunch of pranks, and it comes up on it. We'll stick with that. I mean, that's what we should do. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Linda says, I saw a story about how a guy was punched a few times in the head and ended up severely physically disabled. Oh, my God. Maybe not too forceful hit in the wrong place can cause severe damage. Wow. Oh, my God. And I believe that can happen. That is absolutely a fact, by the way. That can happen. Yeah,
she said, I know a story of someone that was punched in the face and fell and hit his head and died. So, you know.
Yeah.
And that's all I know in real life.
This is why I got scared when he said that a bottle had flown past his head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that could have killed him. A bottle of that magnitude thrown it with velocity, like the doctor said, that would have killed him. I swear to God, it would have knocked him out, caused damage, or killed him. It would have done something bad. There's no doubt about it. May 21st, this is paragraph number 10, 17. I hopefully could finish it. I got a half hour. I have been told by the claimant's solicitors that, amongst other things, it specifically alleged that Mr. Depp abused Mr. Heard on May 21st. This is the LA penthouse, okay? He was working that evening on May 21st. Mr. Depp, my former partner, Mr. Judge, and I. Okay, so it wasn't Malcolm. Malcolm was in Australia. It was Sean and Jerry Judge on the elevator. And I showed that footage on my Johnny Depp short. You could check it out. So it's Sean, Jerry, and Johnny. Now we know who the three people are. So Jerry and Sean are the bodyguards in that footage, and he's at the LA pen with Jerry Judge, who unfortunately we know passed on. So it's Sean Bett, Jerry Jones, and did I say Jerry Jones? That's not Jerry Judge. Oh God, Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys owner, the wrong person. Okay, so him, Jerry Judge, and Johnny Depp arrived in LA. Okay. Depp owned penthouses 3, 4, 5. That night, Mr. Depp was sober and had expressed his concern to us about how Miss Heard might behave. We entered penthouse number 3, where Mr. Depp and Miss Heard primarily resided. There were lit candles, and there was an open bottle of wine with at least one glass on the counter. Did not know this. Mr. Depp told us that he went upstairs to the bedroom to speak to Amber. Wait a second, really? So they weren't in the living room, they were upstairs. Okay. I do not think anyone else was in the apartment at this stage. While he did so, Mr. Judge and I went into the doorway. Bless you. I went very briefly into penthouse 4 and then returned outside the door to penthouse 3. One can see into the penthouse and hear what is happening from inside from there. After approximately 10 minutes, the judge and I heard Miss Heard's shout. I could not make out what she was saying, but we immediately entered the penthouse. I've been told by Mr. Depp that the defendants that Miss Heard tried to telephone one of Mr. Depp's trusted employees. She did not call me or Mr. Judge, and the only reason why we entered the penthouse was because we heard these screams from Miss Heard. Okay, so we're getting there here. I hope everybody's putting everything together from all the other statements. Okay, this is all coming together here. When we entered the house, we saw Mr. Depp standing approximately 20 feet away from Miss Heard, who was standing by the couch, which we've been told that this is the scenario. Yep. As soon as Miss Heard noticed that we had entered the room, she was very surprised. Her demeanor changed, and she pointed at Mr. Depp and screamed to us the words of this effect, quote unquote, "If he hits me one more time, I'm calling police," end the quote. I believe that Raquel Pennington was in the penthouse at this stage. Now, that begs the question, if they were there and they were, and then they were outside, how did Pennington get inside? And Mr. Depp said that she was already inside. According to Raquel Pennington's statement, she said that she knocked on the door, heard them fighting, had to go get the keys, and then entered the place. Well, he didn't say that, and he was outside with Jerry.
Yeah, she never came through that door. She never came through that door. They were there the whole time. She did not go past them. She was upstairs. She was because don't the two apartments join together? They've got a door into thingy door. She came through the door upstairs.
Zach,
or she was hiding in the cupboard behind the front door.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Zach, this was the Australia. It was different. This is the LA penthouse. This was after. Johnny just wanted to go collect his stuff, leave, and told Amber, "You take as long as you want." And that's when Amber said, "No, I have 21 days. They said I have 20." He said, "I'm telling you, heck with what they said. I'm telling you, you could take 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I don't care. I have places to stay. You could take as long as you want." So Johnny was being very, very understanding and very caring.
What I don't get, Miss, I'm financially independent and was the whole time during my marriage. Why were you freaking out over the penthouse then?
Good point.
Couldn't she, millions, go buy a house if she wanted to? Why is she freaking out?
By the
Yeah,
sounds of it, she had the candles lit. She was hoping to seduce him back into the marriage. That's what she was after. And he went there to say, it's over. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. And that's what happened that night. All that happened that night. He said, I don't want anything to do with you anymore because you or one of your mates shat in my bed. And that's fucking disgusting. Mama language.
yeah, that was the final shot. When that happened
Yeah,
at her birthday, that was it. That was the final straw. He had
yeah,
no, and then when he talked to her on the recording, we clearly hear she mentions the stripper part, and then Johnny just like everything comes into the brain, and all
yeah.
the love he was spouting before then, he just, man, you love me. You don't exist. You don't exist in my life. That's when he realized, boom, that's it. That was the final I've given you all the chances in the world. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And so he just wanted to collect his stuff. So you guys take your time and then get out. Take your time. Take months, 4 months. You don't have 21 days. Take as long as you want. And then you could go. Well, if the owner is telling me that, then I'll take my time, pack my stuff, go find someplace else to live. Everybody would go. That's it. Let's pack our stuff. Let's find another place. And I would tell him, hey, look, I did find another place. I just need a little bit more time and I'll move. And he would have been like, okay, cool. No problem. And he was trying to work as peacefully as he could about this. She brought this all. This is all her fault. This is all.
Yeah.
None of this would have happened had she done this peacefully. All the abuse and everything would have never came out there. Would have never came out because he would have just been like, nobody has to know.
Well, that's why he said you don't want this to go to court. You don't want this to go to court because neither of us are going to look good.
Kim says exactly, Tiffany. That's why after the separation, did she expect JD to be built for her precious Mustang upkeep? I don't know anything. I'll let Hen and Tiffany answer about that. I really don't know anything about the Mustang.
I don't either. I really
Hen,
don't.
Do you know anything?
The Mustang, yes. So part of the divorce settlement, when she was demanding things from him, before that she settled, she was asking for money, but she also expected him to pay for the Mustang because it was still not completed. The work wasn't completed on it, so she expected him to carry on paying for that. The Mustang from the TV show.
Oh,
yeah.
That's unbelievable. But isn't she financially independent? Doesn't she?
Apparently so. Apparently so.
So why does everyone else keep flipping her bills then?
She was demanding tons, wasn't it? Because it was like a blackmail letter almost, wasn't it? If you pay me this, and this, then I won't go to the courts and tell them that you hit me. That's what it was. It was a blackmail letter.
Unbelievable.
And he didn't agree to that, which was why she ended up in the courthouse, saying that he'd hit her. Several days later.
Jenny's saying what Hen said. She wrote a blackmail letter on demanding things, and that was one of the many things she was demanding. I gotta see if I can find that.
One thing about people who are on a neurodivergent, one of those disabilities, when we've had enough, we've had enough.
Yep.
That means we're not paying for any more of your shit. You're so financially independent. You finish the damn car. I mean, that would be my mentality. Like, he's not going to continue to flip the bill for her for the rest of his life. Especially not with how she treated him.
All right, you want the puppy?
Oh, hey, puppy.
So the puppy. All right.
It's just
that's the puppy.
That.
There she is. There she is. Hey, you tired? Why is your eye red? Are your eye red? Her eyes are not red. I don't know why it looks like.
No, it's camera light glowing. It's normal for it to glow like that.
Her eyes look normal, and they look so. You look very vicious. Let's make you look vicious. Ready? Vicious.
Definitely.
I don't know why her eyes are red. They're totally fine. That's weird. You look like you're possessed. Like I'm possessed. I love this
I
dog.
just want to say
Love it.
hello, Fanta. She just turned up a little while ago.
Hey, Fanta. I invited Fanta too. She wants to pop in for 20 minutes.
She was in Nashville
Oh, nice.
visiting a sick friend.
Zach, you know a lot. My God, you're just like spitting facts like crazy. Dan called her out on Twitter that she was only after the money. The tweet is gone, but yes, I did see that, by the way. I did see that. Yeah, I did see that that did do that. Spitting facts there. Awesome. So hold on. And hi, I cannot say your name for the life of me, but I'm just gonna say hi, MK. I'm gonna make it real simple. Don't say
Is that Russian?
it's got to be Russian, right?
I think so.
I think so too. That's the great thing about Johnny's fans. They're all over the world. They're all over. And that's another fact that someone said, oh, it's an Eastern thing. No, it's not just a U.S.-led thing, dummy. I have people from everywhere in this chat. From Russia and the UK and Israel, Egypt, Mexico, Canada.
Missouri.
Yeah, Switzerland. We're from everywhere. People don't get that. People think that, oh, no, they're really stupid. They don't really make me angry, man. Just like John Campy. I can't wait to do the video this week.
There she is.
Oh, God,
hey,
what has he done now?
Hi.
Oh, wait to the video, Tiffany. Oh, I'm going to rip him to shred. What is going to rip him. Hey, Fanta, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you for sending me a link. Sorry I couldn't be on when you started.
That's all right. Maybe next weekend you'll come on. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure. And hello to everyone in the chat I didn't get to.
Hi, Fanta.
Hey. Hello, Hen.
Hello, sweetie.
From Greece?
Oh, Greece.
Greece, wow. Greece is beautiful, by the way. Greece is beautiful. Wooten is worried, probably. I agree with you, Zach. I agree with you.
Wooten is a twat.
Yeah. I saw
the
that
whole video about that.
I saw that video. Wooten's a twat. I was kept laughing so much, my God. And it was late at night, so my wife, you pick up your daughter. I said, I can't help it. Video. I kept laughing.
Even when I'm talking about serious things, I have to throw in a bit of comedy. So
it was funny. Okay, so get number 14. It's only 17. I got to try to finish. Sorry. I understand Mr. Depp's advisor that Miss Pennington and Miss Heard have both testified. Miss Heard summoned Miss Pennington by text at 8:06 that night, and that Miss Pennington rushed down the hallway from penthouse 5 to penthouse 3 to assist. I understand that Josh Drew claimed that Mr. John and I were waiting in penthouse 5 rather than in penthouse 3, and saw us through the peephole towards penthouse 3 when the yelling started. Both of those statements are false. Other than our brief entry into penthouse 4, Mr. Judge and I were guarding the door in penthouse 3 for the entirety of the incident to protect Mr. Depp in case Miss pulled something. So Miss Pennington did not come through us into the only entrance into penthouse 3. She was clearly already inside penthouse 3 when I you boom. Oh, boom. Oh, I love this.
Hey, common sense and logic.
Beautiful. Oh, this is a great. Her ex-husband's testimony that saw us running through the people is a lie to explain impossible. In your face, Drew and Pennington, you stupid asses. In your face. 15. I have quite good eyesight. I was able to see Miss Heard was wearing little to no makeup. Her skin was quite pale, and she had no red marks or evidence of any bruises to her face or body. I could see Mr. Depp was visibly upset at having been accused of hitting Miss Heard. However, he never came closer than 20 feet to her during the time I was able to observe them. I did not notice any smashed glass or broken bottles in the apartment at that time. 16. Mr. Depp, and then we can say whatever we want. Mr. Depp and Mr. Judge and I agreed that it would be best if Mr. Depp left the building, due to the fact that the situation had escalated, and Miss Heard was hysterically shouting at Mr. Depp, making accusations about his behavior. We did so, but once we were in the car, we realized Mr. Depp left his mobile phone in Penthouse 3. As a result, Mr. Judge called Mr. Drew, who lived with his fiancée, Miss Pennington, in one of the Mr. Depp's penthouses. Mr. Drew brought the phone downstairs within 5 to 10 minutes and handed it to Mr. Judge. I've never seen the last thing. I never seen Mr. Depp being violent to anyone, including Miss Heard, during the long period I have worked with him. In addition, I have observed Miss Heard throwing bottles, acid, and other objects at Mr. Depp while being verbally abusive towards him. As a rule, during these episodes, Mr. Depp remains fairly passive and either tries to calm down Miss Heard or remove himself from the situation. Signed, these are facts, Sean Bett. Boom!
Mm-hmm.
Boom!
Yep.
Boom! Love it! Love it,
But
love
that
it,
wasn't-
love it.
That wasn't seen as a true testimony because he's paid by Johnny Depp.
Oh, for good God's sake.
It
Well,
was sad.
what about her hairstylist that was paid by Miss Amber Heard? Is that
don't
seen
even
as
go
a
there.
person?
Don't even go there. Every single witness she had, one, it was hearsay, and two, they were mates of her and they were being kept by her. But let's not go there. The London case was a major cock-up, as far as I'm concerned. But
Yeah.
America will be different. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed, nose crossed.
So, Rob,
Well,
do you want to know what that's about? Just to kind of tell you about it.
Go ahead.
So it turns out that apparently this was covered by the media, that some time ago, like early in her relationship with Depp, she was in a movie with Kevin Costner. And apparently she was one night throwing Depp's name around, and he goes and he turns to her and it says, "Well, that didn't stop you from showing up in my trailer naked, did it?" Apparently she tried to seduce Kevin Costner and he threw her out of his trailer.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I knew I liked him.
I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Hold on, let me get it out. There you go. So, I didn't know that. It's very interesting. Wow. I didn't know that.
I just love it that one guy looked at her and said, no, just no.
Hey, Cindy, how are you? Well, maybe he knew about her. Maybe he knew about her. I don't know. Kevin's Gracia at the time. Maybe he's married. Maybe he's got a girlfriend. Who knows? So maybe he just knew everything about her. And all she was trying to do, get out of here. Get stepping. Who knows? That's what I'm thinking. Now, let me ask you all in the chat, in the panel, what do you think of Sean Bett? And I'll start with Hen, Phantom, and Tiffany. Go right ahead, because we only got like 10 minutes. Go ahead, Phantom. Hen, sorry, Hen.
Okay. Well, do you know what? He said what he saw throughout the whole relationship, that she was aggressive and abusive, and Johnny stepped away. He's just reiterating everything that was said in them recordings. That she'd get angry, Johnny would walk away. He's reiterated everything that was in them recordings.
Yeah, I think that's probably said, and I'm so happy. What he said was fantastic, man. And I want to clip together Raquel Pennington, what she said and what he said, put it because I think that's just friggin' awesome. Fanta, what do you got to say? Anything?
I agree with Hen.
Uh-oh, you turning into Gary? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I agree with Tiffany, man. Whatever Tiffany said,
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm here with you fellers. There's just so much that
Go ahead.
it astounds me that people fall for it. It still astounds me after everything, and like Hen said, he said he just stated everything he had seen, but because it's him, and I guess he's on Johnny's quote unquote side, then can't be true. But all the liars and freeloaders, well, that's gospel, you know? It still astounds me. I guess that's it for now.
Tiff?
Well, it's nice to see that logic is finally entered the chat, so to speak, because everything that came out of our friends' mouths was so nonsensical, it's enough to give me migraines on a good day. And I already do deal with special levels with stupid on a day-to-day basis. I don't need theirs on top of what I deal with day-to-day. Fact of the matter is, he was just sitting there saying what we've all been saying all along. How did she get past the bodyguards? It's not like she could, I don't know, turn herself invisible. She's hardly the Invisible Man, or she could hardly just like run by where they can't see her and like phase through the door. So to actually see like logic enter the chat here, somebody's like, no, actually, you know what? This is what actually happened. Something that makes coherent sense. That's a nice change. That is, it really is. And this whole stupid idea. Excuse me. But of course they're gonna lie for him. He pays their paychecks and all that. A lot of bodyguards are either law officers, ex-military, or both. They are not going to lie for anyone. It's not like that they would have to work very hard if they've been on the job for several years and have a good deal of experience to find another employer if need be. Come on now. Come on now. Give me a break.
Tiff, is there anything you want to say about your channel? Why I got you here before, I'm going to close up in like 9 minutes. So anything you want to say?
Yes. So 4:30 tomorrow, folks. I'm getting tired of having like 7 people show up to my lives and then quickly dwindling down to 4. Doing open chat. It's 4:30 every Monday. So please come by for that. We talk about that. It's in the description. Open chat. We talk about literally everything. You all missed it last week because you haven't been by. One of the people from my actually autistic community came on live with us, and she was one of the customs agents that was there at the Australian airport during the dog incident.
Wow.
So you come to my lives, folks. We have all kinds of random things just pop up, and she told us the story and kind of went over it, and she knew the guy that let the dogs through, and apparently there was some kind of well-intentioned jokes thrown in his general direction for allowing that to happen. So 4:30 Central Standard Time. It's going to be 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, about around 10:30, 11:30 UK time. I'm not sure on that one.
I think you're 6 hours behind. I think I clashed with you. That's my problem.
If it's 4:30, it should be 9:30 UK, and it'll be 10:30 in Italy, CET.
5:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, 5:30 Eastern. Okay,
yeah.
So it's 10:30 UK. It's 5 hours ahead.
I'm going to continue to cover the Judge Rotenberg Center until it's either closed down or burned to the ground, whichever one comes first. So, as promised, I'm going to do a video every single day until one of those two things happens. And those kids and those young adults are finally out of there and safe. So I'm going to keep doing those videos. I still need to do the one on Britney and the whole Jamie Spears being removed thing and what next steps are going to look like for that. There's tons of Depp stuff that came out during last weekend that I'm going to be needing to cover. So my Tuesday is probably going to be ridiculous busy, but come by, guys. Take a look at the videos. I know the ones on the Judge Rotenberg Center are hard to watch, but they are necessary, and it gives you the information that you need, how you can help, all of that good stuff. And that's all I got to say on that.
How does anybody follow up to that?
I don't know. Go ahead, Fanta.
I'm not doing anything near as
Well,
Oh,
what do you do in your channel? What have you been doing? What's you're doing art mostly, right?
yeah, yeah. I've
So
done
get
some
into it. Tell them
drawing
what kind of.
videos.
There you
Um,
go.
I like to do what I basically start out with is like a scribble. Um, and then it just goes from there. And then I like to hold it up and change angles and let people comment what they see in it. That's one of the best parts of it for me is seeing what other people see, because everybody sees something so different than what I see, and it's awesome. I do that on Hen's lives sometimes. I'll draw and then she'll let me hold it up and everybody in chat will say what they see. I should be getting back to that fairly soon. Right now my house is a madhouse. Everybody's walking through at all hours. It's not real quiet. Or somebody's playing music that I can't play or something, so hopefully get back to that, and hopefully get to do some more live streams with you guys. I really appreciate you inviting me on. We were like on the road back and I'm like, Rob sent me a link. Oh no.
Yeah,
And he's
on
like,
the weekends I try to get more of you guys in, and on Wednesday I try to get like Keely, Tiffany, Jay, because that's when they can come in.
yeah,
Gary, I miss Gary, miss Zod, but they're working, so whatever, they do what they can do. I try to get some people on, but some people working like Diamond, Yazida. So I invite people. I just don't know who's free and who's not, and if they're free, listen. If you ever free, anybody wants to come on, let me know. Hit me on Twitter, or hit me on my Discord. Let me know when you're free, and I can invite you in. I don't
okay.
speak Spanish, by the way. I know it says habla in Spanish. I speak Spanish in the chat. I think they're asking. Sill's asking, does anybody speak Spanish in the chat? If you do, please speak to Sill, because I don't.
I
I
don't either.
just letting you know. And Hen, everybody loves Hen. So what's going on, Hen?
No, what,
Yes, yes we do.
why? Why? You're all weirdos. Which is literally what I call the subscribers on my channel. I just, my channel is escape from all the drama. So we don't cover serious subjects very often. We do sort of hit on them now and again, but we just have a good laugh, just giggle and make fun of each other. Really, that's pretty much what we're doing. It, Fanta? Take
Yep.
the mick out of each other. Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's so much fun. You
And
So,
guys
Hen
need
can no
to go
longer
back.
say. I'm sorry. Hen can no longer say I didn't invite her because I did. So if she didn't show
you
up today,
did.
it was nothing I could do. I did invite her. Go ahead, Fanta. You were
I
saying,
was
Fanta?
Which one was it? The one before the last live stream that Hen did? TJ was coming through, but she was having technical
Oh, that was
issues,
funny.
and kept getting reverb or echo through StreamYard, and it was hilarious. Um, Mandy started singing a Cher song, and it was echoing behind her, and she's like, "I thought somebody was singing with me," and I was like, please let her echo one more time, and she did, and I was like, Galileo, 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 Galileo from Bohemian Rhapsody Queen. It was hilarious.
It
But
was
that's all I
funny.
have to say. Go back a couple and watch that. That's funny.
We just
But thank you,
have a
Rob.
laugh and a giggle.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad my Hen came, Fanta, and Tiffany all have channels. So does TJ. Make sure you
Yep.
subscribe to all of them. Make sure you show them some love. I'll be back on Wednesday with Tiffany. Jay should be here. Hopefully Keely would join me. I don't know. We'll see. With that being said, I'm going to do a ton of videos this week. So much has dropped with Johnny finally that I can actually do videos now. What do you know? So I'm going to try
Yeah.
to get as many videos as I can this upcoming week. I also got a PlayStation. My birthday's coming up next week. I'm supposed to be in New York. I'm going to meet a bunch of YouTubers who are coming there who are supposed to hang out for my birthday. So I actually might do a live in Manhattan and Times Square at
Wow.
night. Yeah, so we're trying to schedule a live stream. There's like 5 or 6 YouTubers coming. So we're all going to meet up in New York, and they want to do like a live stream, hopefully on my channel. We could do live from Times Square so you guys can see what Manhattan's like at night, because it's unbelievable. It's like, wow. So I'm hoping to do that for my birthday next Saturday. We'll see what I can do. That's
Hey,
it.
my birthday's Thursday.
Oh, happy birthday, Fanta.
Happy
I'll
birthday
have
to
to
you, Rob.
Thank you, and you too. With that being said, I love you all. I love this panel. Make sure you check out Tiffany, Hen, Fanta. I love you, TJ, and anybody else I missed, Keely, and all the channels. I love you very much. And don't forget to support Darth News and Hacker, who are going through some crap right now. And Tiffany, what do you want to say, Tiff, before I go?
Oh
Tiff?
no, I'm just waving at people.
Oh, okay.
Just
I'm
saying
Casey, have a
waving
good
too.
goodbye.
night.
You just can't see me.
Everybody's saying good night. So good night to
Yeah.
everyone. Good night. We
Good
all
night,
love you.
everyone.
And
Take care. Sweet dreams if you're going to bed. Have a fun evening if you're staying up. Night night.
thank you, Di. And take care, everyone. I love you a lot. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.